Welcome in, Aries. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. For those of you that are new, welcome in, guys. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. As well, I did want to give a big shout out to those of you who take the time to hit the like button, support the channel. It really does mean a lot by subscribing or making a comment. That being said, this is going to be your general monthly read. So I'm now kind of switching, doing a longer monthly read and then doing a mid-month. And then if I have time, I'll do a bonus read for you guys. But, sometimes that doesn't happen. Just the weeklies were getting to be too much. So again, sorry if you're disappointed. I'm not putting out a weekly. It's a lot, right? 12 readings a week. Plus I work full time. I have kids, other responsibilities. So that being said here, I'm putting out what I can. So hopefully you guys are appreciating that. As always, I pulled your oracle cards, Aries. You're on the left. Your person is on my right. But feel free to swap sides or energies if it feels like this reading is reversed. It's okay to do that. If you're drawn in by the title, hopefully something resonates today. Don't be dissuaded by the timestamp on it because time is fluid, as we know. So in looking in your cards here, right off the bat here, I definitely feel like, it's been a bit of a struggle here recently for you here, Aries. Your Moonology card that came out was working through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio, you might have some Scorpio placements in your chart, but definitely a lot going on. So a lot going on in your home situation as well. I feel like, you've been really busy. So I feel like work has really been all over you at the moment here. You did get the affluence card, so I do like that. So again, talks about changes, but it also talks about, bringing in affluence into your life. And affluence doesn't just mean money. It means, having a well-balanced, home life, having, a happy home, balance between work and life, balancing those responsibilities, but definitely a lot going on the home situation here. So I don't know if some of you are thinking of selling a home, buying a home, but there's home energy definitely coming through here. I feel like for a lot of you, you may need to be getting out of a situation. So for some of you, you might be in the middle of some kind of separation and or divorce, because you do get the pain card. So we're going to clarify with tarot what this is about. But again, it's got, cautious, afraid, apprehensive. So I feel like for some of you, if you had to learn a valuable lesson in the past with regards to, money, losing assets, that definitely might be one of your fears here, possibly about getting into a new relationship with somebody, starting something pretty new here with the Earth card. This is the mutual energy between you and your person. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is, either a connection that never got off the ground, or this is a connection in which, is just starting. So each of your situations are going to be a little bit different. So I feel like, with this bee energy, I do like it. The bee energy is really somebody who is really hardworking, has worked hard for, what you have here, Aries. Sometimes I feel like, work can be overwhelming for you. I feel like sometimes you put your energy in a whole bunch of places and then don't end up getting much done, or that's how you might feel sometimes. And then as well with that bee energy, being creative and doing things, I feel, give you a lot of pleasure, a lot of joy. So again, being busy, I feel like you're not the type of person that's likes to sit around, you know, um, always have your hand in something, I want to say. And then as well with the bee energy, I feel like, when you're like on, you're on. So like, giving out a lot of positivity, a lot of, I feel like you're the type of person that's a lot of fun to be around. Like when you hang out with your friends, bringing in a lot of light and a lot of love. So again, I feel people are, kind of naturally drawn to you here, Aries, just that spark that you have for life. But, one of the, the downsides to the bee is that, I feel like sometimes you put your energy, your energy might be a little bit scattered, and then you end up might finding yourself being overwhelmed or just being like so exhausted. You push yourself to the limit, I want to say. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. I feel like, as well, Spirit's trying to draw your attention, around whatever fears you have about, you know, being in a new relationship, starting a new relationship, getting a relationship off the ground. And again, you know, you may have been burnt in the past about losing assets in another relationship or situation. And I feel like that might be where some of these fears of yours are coming from. So just something to pay attention to. So your person that you're dealing with, or the person that you're dealing with in love, definitely they could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but they are definitely a deep thinker, somebody who thinks before they speak, before they act. Um, this person could have air in their chart. Again, doesn't have to. But this person, I feel like right now is, you know, I feel like pretty spiritual. I feel like spirit's encouraging them to just like see where things go, not to be too pushy, kind of sit back and see what Aries does, how Aries comes forward towards me, see where things go. You know, the possibilities I feel like of this connection are endless. So this person's pretty spontaneous. I feel they like, you know, adventure. The possibility of spending time with you, I feel like excites this person. You guys are both very hard workers. So your person's energy came through as the beaver here. And the beaver is obviously somebody who, you know, works hard. They get excited about a project and then kind of can't stop. um, and again, just really being hardworking, you know, loyal. The beaver, you know, doesn't give up on things easily. So I feel like this person hasn't given up on you, Aries, in this connection, or given up on the possibility of you and them building a relationship and or a new life together. And again, pardon me, the mutual energy is coming through as the Earth card, which really talks about, you know, planting that seed, building something beautiful. So let's see what we get here in tarot. I'm going to ask first about these fears that you're facing here. Tell me about these fears for Aries, please. Why these fears? All right. I see the Fool on the bottom of the deck here. So, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is pretty new. Yeah, not really knowing, you know, I mean, when you start out a relationship, you don't really know where things are going. Two of Wands is, you know, I don't know what the future holds here. You know, is this really what I want for my future? So there could be some questions around that. Tell me about the Affluence card here. Why is Affluence here for Aries? Yeah. I feel like, you know, Spirit's encouraging you to continue building whatever it is that you're building. So for a lot of you, you know, this might seem a little bit far-fetched, but, you know, for some of you, if you have a really good idea, Spirit's encouraging you to like follow your intuition, follow your instincts, you know, pay attention to your dreams as well about building something. That could be a business, could be this relationship. Just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, the moon, sometimes you don't know where things are going to go, but it's going to end up in a really beautiful place, you know, up in the mountains here. So I like it. Tell me about the pain card here for Aries. Why is pain here? Why is this pain card here showing up? All right. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like in the past, Aries, you gave a lot more than you received here. So I feel like the pain, that was a very, you know, important lesson that you learned, is to hold back these Six Pentacles for yourself and only give three. You know, it's like kind of like putting out, you know, you want to collaborate, you want to come together, but I feel like you've learned a painful lesson. Something definitely about stability or money. Again, we already kind of touched on that, but tell me about this No Place Like Home for Aries. Why is this card showing up? Yeah, so for some of you, you know, taking that leap of faith, buying a home, sharing a home, building a home together, you know, trusting who you let in your home is going to, you know, not take advantage of you. I'm also getting that. Tell me about the B card here for Aries. Obviously, that's air energy. Tell me about the B card here for Aries. Yeah, Three of Swords. So yeah, being tired, taking these swords out of your heart, you know, trusting, I guess, again, in what you invest your time in, I want to say. And again, you know, kind of getting over your fears here about that being taken advantage of is really what I'm getting. So I feel like in the past, somebody definitely took advantage of a situation, as you know, and really kind of left you either, you know, with a bad taste in your mouth or like a little bit bitter, I want to say. So I feel like for you, Aries, it's very difficult for you to kind of like trust somebody with your heart and trust somebody, you know, to let somebody in your home, and, you know, and trust that this person has good intentions. So I am picking up on, you know, those fears that are coming through in your cards here. So let's look at this person. Let's see who you're dealing with here. Tell me about the surrender to the divine with the moon, the full moon card. Tell me about the surrender to the divine for Aries person. Why is this card here? All right. So we have the star card coming out and the Five of Wands. So this person, you know, has been working as well on, you know, healing themselves, healing from any previous past, you know, drama. This person doesn't want any drama. So I do like that for you here, Aries. I feel like right now, you know, their wish, you could definitely be their wish fulfillment, but again, not really wanting any drama. This person also might wonder if you have other, you know, people interested in you. Five of Wands can be competition, can talk about competition. For some of you, this person definitely may have you on a bit of a pedestal. So you might find it difficult to kind of like be that person. Maybe that's really not you. Tell me about this new life card. So that's, you know, it's a number 4. It talks about creating a foundation. Tell me about the new life card here for Aries person. All right. So yeah, I feel like in the past, like this person wants to spend time with you and get to know you. And, you know, they are up in their head though, whether or not this is just like a fly-by-night thing. So this person definitely has some fears as well, Aries, about, you know, being used for the wrong reasons, I'm going to say. I'm going to put it like that. So, you know, this person might be wondering, like, does Aries really want to spend time with me and get to know me? Or is Aries just, you know, wanting to have like something, a flash in the pan kind of hookup or something, right? So that's what this person's probably thinking about as well, you know? I feel like this person's like open and not, you know, they're not dealing with somebody that has a closed heart, but at the same token, this person is also wondering kind of like where you stand, Aries, and really what you're wanting in a relationship. Tell me about the thinker card here. Why is this card here? Yeah, so this person's thinking about whether or not they should, you know, put in the time and the efforts in this situation with you. I feel like, again, they're willing, but I feel like, you know, this person might be waiting on you to kind of like show them that you're interested in them with that 9 of Cups and show them some kind of like, how does Aries really feel? Some emotion, some passion. So that definitely could be missing. This person might be feeling like a little bit of that is missing. Like you might be saying, Aries, like, yeah, I really want to see you. I want to spend time with you, but not really taking any action or moving at like a very slow pace, I want to say. So I feel like this person is kind of getting mixed signals from you and they're a little bit concerned about that, you know? Tell me about possibilities here. All right, so this person is looking for something long-term, something stable with you. And again, willing to put in the time and the effort, but I feel like, again, you know, either you're kind of holding back here, Aries, you know, because of your fears. But I feel like, you know, this is actually a really sincere person, somebody who's willing to put in the time and the effort. I mean, they're showing up here as the beaver, so this person doesn't give up easily, you know, on you or on a relationship in general. I feel like this person just really wants to know where you stand. Tell me about the beaver energy here. I think that Eight of Pentacles pretty much says it all. Tell me more, though. See what we get. Yeah, this person's, you know, willing to go down this road, see what happens, see if you and them can move forward here with the Chariot card. You know, this person has a lot on the go too, so I feel like, you know, you both have your fair amount of responsibilities. So you may have kids, you know, you probably work, you know, trying to find a balance and but still kind of try and find time for each other to kind of see where things go here. Tell me about the Earth card. Oops, that's too many, Spirit. Tell me about the Earth card. So, yeah. So I feel like you both, you know, are trying to kind of like find that balance. I feel like you're both in the energy here of like, I don't really want to reveal my whole hand here. So treading cautiously, I want to say, with that King of Cups, because he's trying to, you know, show up balanced. So again, I feel like this is pretty new energy. So I don't feel like I don't feel like, you know, this isn't like somebody who's been in a long-term relationship with somebody. If you have, you've been dating for a long time. Yeah, could be a water sign that you're dealing with here with that King of Cups coming out. We have Aquarius, some Pisces, some Cancer coming out. Those are kind of your majors that came out. But it could be any, you know, any sign here, Aries. All right, let's see how this person really feels about you. How does this person currently feel about Aries? Yeah, wanting some clarity from you. We already touched on that. Tell me more. Six of Pentacles. Wanting to see some action, Aries. All right. Yeah, this person wants some clarity from you about what it is that you're willing to give to this relationship, how much work you're willing to put in to make things work. And again, wanting to see some action. So again, action speaks louder than words, I want to say. We have the King of Wands on the bottom. So again, taking some bold action, you know, and being clear. No games, you know, no slipping into the abyss, no, you know, no games, I want to say here. So this person's pretty direct, Aries, which I think that you would like that actually, because, you know, I don't feel like fire signs mess around with what it is that they're wanting. But I feel like, you know, whatever your past situation is, Aries, that's, you know, possibly affected kind of like how you show up in relationship. So I don't know if it looks like you still might have some healing to do around your heart here and move past any kind of like past fears or like, you know, get over what happened in the past in order to show up and take this leap of faith with this person. So let's see how Aries feels. How does Aries feel about this person? How does Aries feel? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this looks new. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you really care about this person. And again, I feel like, you know, you need to kind of step up here, Aries. Anything else after the Ace of Cups? No. Okay. Yeah, this person you might have met when you were young, or just you feel like you've known this person your whole life, or you just have this person's very sweet. So I feel like there's part of you here that, maybe this person's actually opened up your heart chakra, made you possibly like kind of believe in love again. For some of you, you might feel like, is this person too good to be true? On some level, that could be also part of your fears here, especially if this is somebody you you don't know that well. You could also be dreaming about this person, having dreams. And for some of you, what you went through before, I saw the Seven of Swords and the Justice card. So for some of you, definitely could have been divorced. And that could have been a pretty traumatic situation for you. And that's where this pain and, Three of Swords energy is coming from, right? So let's see here, actions. What actions is this person going to take towards my Aries in March? Action between these two people in March. So we have the Five of Swords coming out, Four of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, okay. That one hit the ground. Four of Cups. All right. All right, so there's going to be a little conflict between the two of you in March. Definitely going to be some discussion around, somebody kind of holding back. And I don't know if this is going to be you or your person here, but, the situation needs to change. The Death card. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like one of you is, a little bit disappointed in the situation, or somebody's not showing up like they should. And I don't know if it's you or this person, but in order for this to move forward, both of you are going to kind of need to like kind of overcome your fears here. So this person's wanting clarity from you. I feel like you might be avoiding having that conversation. But, I feel like deep down, in your feelings here, Aries, you do actually really care about this person. I just feel like you're, not really wanting to talk about maybe your feelings. That makes you feel awkward, but I feel like your person's getting disappointed here. So, and in order for this relationship to grow, like there needs to be some openness between the two of you. So I feel like you need to, start communicating, start showing up in the energy of, moving past your previous pain and trusting that this person, isn't, just out for one thing here. Because I feel like your person is like a little bit concerned about that, and they're kind of going back and forth, should I keep investing in Aries? Is the situation going to change between us? Is Aries ever going to kind of like really let me in? Or am I going to continue to be in this, disappointment energy, like feeling emotionally left out, I want to say. Like, can we, is there going to be a breakthrough here in this relationship? And it's funny, Aries, because I feel like you're learning how to show up and be more emotional. So I guess I would suggest to you to maybe explain to this person why you're holding back, or why you have reservations, or what happened to you in the past. I feel like you need to open up about that, because your person's feeling like you're keeping them, like at arm's length. And as I say that, I see the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. So yeah, your feelings, your person's feeling a little bit out in the cold here. So if you want to be with this person, Aries, I would suggest, opening your heart and having, being a little bit vulnerable with them and letting them know, what you've been through. So I feel like, maybe if you open up and tell this person what you've been through, you and them can kind of move past this, and then, that kind of builds trust, right? And then you feel safe for, being open with this person. But at some point, you gotta like open up. So that's my suggestion for you, Aries. I take it or leave it, but I feel like, this person is, again, feeling a little bit out in the cold here in this situation with you. And, being upfront with this person about what it is that you're really wanting out of a relationship, what your expectations are. And then I feel like you and this person can actually really have a beautiful relationship. This looks like a really good person. So I'm getting good vibes off of their energy. So let's get some messages from this person. These may or may not resonate because I feel like sometimes in a newer connection, this really is talking more about like past fears, not so much your current person. Could be. Take it how it resonates, but we'll pull them anyway. Messages to Aries, please. All right, so we have a hide behind material things. I will wait for a sign from you. I'm starting to understand our connection. Whoa, all right. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to pick those up. I can't stop thinking about you, and I want to tell you how I feel. So yeah, I feel like this is you, Aries. And the bottom of the deck actually is I want to be more than friends. So for some of you, this may have started out more of a friends thing, maybe initially a friends with benefits thing, with that, you know, Knight of Wands coming out. Yeah. It's not going to be for everybody, but all right, let's pull some Scrabble tiles, guys, see what we get. Again, these may or may not resonate. If they don't, it's fine. It's just an added bonus. So we have a D coming out, an O, an S, a T, another D, a Q, letter N, an L, an I, another L, another N, another I, letter F, an R, and another O. All right, Aries, that's what I've got for you. Hopefully this reading resonated. If it did, if you could let me know just as a reader by hitting the like button, making a comment, or feel free if you'd like to subscribe. Make sure you hit the notifications bell. As always, guys, I'll see you in your next read, and that'll be in probably about a week and a half after this one comes out, near mid-month. All right, guys, take care.